Hey, Becky. Hello. Whoop. Don't forget to leave me a like, girl. I see you, Becky Davies. I'm here. I'm Barb, and you're in my home for now. Soon we'll go wandering. Mike. Hey, Mike. Excellent. Hey, Mike. I'm not sure. Don't forget to leave me a like. I don't think anyone else is on. I don't think anyone else is having a stream at the moment. I just thought I would go live tonight. It's a Sunday night, and I've been to church today. And I have some things I brought from, I don't know if you were here the last time, but we played a game. What is it? And so I have a couple of things that we can do. What is it? And see who can tell me what it is. Just want to relax. Eventually, I'm going to get out to the park, and I'd like to sit out in my driveway and just aim at the trees and the clouds. The weather's not so great right now, so I can't do that. Oh, 27 people all of a sudden. I wish you all would stay in my home and not click away. And my name is Barb, and this is just relaxing in my home, introducing you to my channel so that you can go look at all the things I have. Christine, hey, there's Christine. Okay, great. That's good. For those of you who are watching and have been, maybe don't know, I didn't know in the beginning. I didn't know when I first got into the YouTube stuff. Christine is one of my channel moderators. If you see that in chats, that's what it is. They're blue and they have the wrench there. That's a moderator symbol from YouTube. Christine, I have things that I bought for the game. What is it? I actually found something in church I was going to bring, but I said it's no good because I don't know what it is. Just, three likes is extraordinary in 5 minutes. Wow. So basically, I'm trying to build the channel with YouTube and get visibility with them. And so the more likes, 5. The more likes I have, it's better. And some of you may be subscribed. You saw that I went live, the drop-down box. That's extraordinary. It's really awesome. Thank you. Subscribing is just going to tell you when I post a video, a short, or go live. That's all it does. There's no money involved with that. It just says subscribe on the top. There's a subscribe button. That's all it is. It tells YouTube to let you know when we're doing this. That's all it does. Yeah, right. I have, I wish I had more, but I have 3 items. Um, and what is, I actually found something at church and I didn't know what it was, so I didn't bring it. Yeah, Greg, pull up a chair. Um, I just got to drop down. See, that's what subscribing is. So I subscribed to a gentleman from one of the American Indian tribes that do those dances. And he also plays a thing called a pan flute. And so I'm subscribed to his channel, and I just saw that that he posted something. He's not live, he posted because I'm subscribed. So if I weren't doing this, I could go and look at that. I can go look at it later. And that's what subscribing does, if you would. Love Aviation. Hey, Love Aviation. If somebody gives me something, I'll pin it. Oh, Sky Squad. I hope, well, thank you for dropping into the stream yesterday. Oh, So Christine, if you leave me something for people about the channel, I'll pin that for now. And then we'll do Greg later. Oh, Sky Squad, we have a game we play. What is it? I have 3 items. You have to tell me, what is it? It's funny. I don't think. So, Christine, if you put something about likes and subscribing, then what I'll do is I'll pin that so it stays. If you have the white chat box up, which I got once on my phone, but not now, I have the phone one, it would be at the top of the chat box. If you have doing this on your phone, it's down by the chat line. Oh, Sean, you know what? It's a delight. Pin the message. Okay, Christine, there you are. You're pinned. Okay. That's great. And that just stays there. So anybody comes into the chat, that opens and they can see that. And that's great. And I see that there's 6 likes already. Wow. That's, for me, that's outstanding. That's crazy good. My name is Barbara, and we're just here in my home for the moment. I have a couple of venues I want to go to, but I am trying to this week get the phone call to get the okay. But we can go to the park because the ocean's free to everybody. So I have a funeral Thursday for my brother, passed away from stomach cancer. I'm going to post the link on the Facebook, my Facebook page, above his picture. Yeah, people need. Yeah, I've got Christine up there. You felt it go in, Christine. Oh, Sean, you know what? Oh, boy. So special. Yeah, I got it, Greg. She's you and your caps. Stop shouting. So is the picture okay? Everybody, the picture's okay? I'm just using my tablet now. I hope to get a hold of YOLO and just to say, now, why is it right there and so ready to go and it just won't go? And have them, well, here's what do you need to do, blah, blah. Oh, try it now. Oh, there it goes, and type of thing. Yeah, I sometimes get the one with the white box, and that's helpful because it tells me how many subscribers I have. Right now, I could try to go out and come back in that one, but right now I'm on my phone, so I can see the chat better. On the tablet, the chat disappears rather quickly, I think. It'll pop on, and then it'll go off. Okay, Christine, that's good. Sound and picture looks okay. Okay. I don't know, Sean, you were here the other. Mike. Oh God. Now, oh. See, I get emotional real easy. Oh dear. Here are two people that run big channels, plane spotting channels, and they're professionals, and they do this at airport in New Zealand, and I could only hope to be as good as them when I get to the plane spotting. And you see them in my chat now, NZ1 Aviation and Sky Squad TV. They're special people. Wow. I feel like the president just walked through the door. Gabriel, lay down, baby. That's a good boy. Calm down. Gabriel's agitated. So I was going to try to explain about why is it that every time you say, why when I go to a channel does everyone want likes and hit the like? And what about the like? Likes are reflected in YouTube for channels. And oh, look at that. I just got another one. Oh, I don't know what to say. Likes tell YouTube that I should have visibility. You could be scrolling shorts and find one of mine. I've done it. And so if you put a like, then they look at this later and they go, oh, people like her channel. Okay, so let's have one of her shorts be in with the shorts so that somebody will stumble on it and find me like you have. And that's why they keep asking for likes. So I'm just touched right now. Those of you who are watching that are plane spotters too, I'm just touched right now. There's two very big channels in our chat right now. And as they say that expression in New York, these are not their first rodeo. And these are no slouches. These are big plane spotting channels and no fooling around. And that has kind of touched me for a moment, that they would come to see me. Wow. So, I mean, you see them there, watchers, NZ1 Aviation and Sky Squad TV. They're both plane spotting channels. If you put that in your subscription magnifying glass search, you won't go wrong. You'll enjoy what you see. If you don't know about plane spotting, you will. you'll tune in and go, oh, like I did. Oh, look at this. Oh, whoa, well, look at that. Oh, that plane's moving. Oh, I thought it was a picture. Oh, what have I stumbled on? I didn't know. I know now. So if you go and do that, it's another aspect of the YouTube shorts and stuff you see on the normal stuff and live like this, or at the park or at the ocean. This is going to be only at airports. And you really like it. You will enjoy this. Yeah, love aviation. That's another one. You really just have to get involved with plane spotting, and you'll go all over the world. You'll see airports that you probably in your lifetime won't see, more than likely, unless you're very rich and can travel a lot. And you'll learn about other countries and other places. Yeah, love. Both that NZ1 Aviation and Sci Squad TV in New Zealand. They got the props. Prop. Yes, props. I love my 9 likes. Oh wow. Telly is very good in that he can pick out the planes. I cannot tell you if it is a 757 or a 767 by looking at it, but I bet you Mike and Sean can. Yeah, it's I think I told everybody how I started in Brazil. I was in bed and I had the phone and I thought YouTube. I hadn't really paid much attention to it. And I went clicked and then I said, "Oh, look at this." And I started scrolling the main page. And there was this picture of a plane at an airport. And then I realized the plane was moving. In my old age mind, I said, "Oh, look at that. Oh, that, what? What is it?" And then a plane landed on the other runway, that airport in Brazil, Sao Paulo. And I'm like, oh. So I figured out that somebody's videoing it, have to be. So I watched, and I was kind of lonely in those days and hurting over some things. So I thought they'll keep me company. So I tucked the phone under my chin and I just kind of listened to the sound. There was no talking because it was a static thing. No, not the guy moving the camera around. And then I traveled from there to actually LA Flights, is the next one. I have almost 4 years as a member with him. We want to talk about being around a long time. And I'm one of the first ones and encouraged him to keep at it. He says that often, that Barbara was in the beginning. Sounds like the Bible, in the beginning. But it's true. And that's where I began to say, oh, and the rest is history. You know what, Franksky? Christine, control your, well, if everybody doesn't know, those two are connected. And Christine is the boss in that house there, and Franksky, he just behaves himself when she tells him to. Christine. I'm not up to any shenanigans. I went to church. And I actually was the reader today. Now you got to hear this. So I was scheduled to read. Now, you know, I was very ill a year ago and almost died. And it's taken a long time to even be really stable on my legs. So, and to get my cataracts off my eyes. So I haven't been able to do what I signed up for over a year ago, is to be a reader and a server. Today was the third time I can see that back wall. I can read it like a 10-year-old. It's amazing to see it on the back wall and read it and say, our Old Testament reading is for my, and to be able to read it to the congregation. Hey, Breaker, I'm just explaining that today I haven't been up to any shenanigans for Francie. So I read, took 5 minutes to read everything I had to read. It was long. It was an Old Testament, a Psalm, and a New Testament. I read that. Then when it was time to do our, what we call communion, I went up and served for the first time for over a year. And I was fine with my legs and everything was okay. And I was able to do it. And I'm very pleased. And I can do it from now on, unless something happens or I have a sickie in my head or something. But it went fine. And it was a delight to look into the faces and the faces looking up at me as I delivered what we call the wine in our communion. So that's what happened to me today. And it has given me great joy that it's almost as if it's come now. My eyes, I can see it in the back. Before the service, I asked her, I said, can you put that up so I can see if I make sure the eyes are still okay? And I can see it. She put it up. And I said, turn the page. I can read it. Okay, I could see the words. So I did that. I got up there in front of everybody and stood there with a microphone and read. And that was very happy for me today. Something that means a lot to me today. And then I haven't been up to the rail. I've had a stand-in, even though I read the last 2 times since the eyes got fixed, cataracts. I had a stand-in up serving the wine. Today I did it. I took my turn. Very, very happy about that. And if you look on my channel, there is a video of me setting the altar at that church. There is also a video of the lilies, the white lilies at Easter. Potpourri at my channel. It's a little of everything. But if you go there and you subscribe, so you'll know when I post anything and go live. But after this, if you want, wander away and go look, you'll see those 2 videos, setting the altar. And I do that with my phone in the aisle. I talk to myself. And then it shows me setting the altar at the church that I'm talking about and where I serve today up there at the altar area, not the priest's job, but altar area, assisting him. And you'll see the lilies that I placed for Easter. If you're interested in that, there's a video of that on my channel. It's a little of everything, a little potpourri. So that made me feel very good today to be able to do that. Yeah, Becky, it is. That is a good word, marvelous. I was very sick a year ago, January, nearly died, actually twice, from the diabetic coma and then from a bleeding ulcer right after it. So it took its toll on me. And then, of course, I had the cataracts. And a bleed in the eye. I got that fixed. I got the cataracts this year. And now I am serving where I need to be in the church. And I feel very good about that. Yes, Sky Squad TV. Team Whisperer. You know where Team Whisperer comes from, right? Because I am the prop whisperer. And so Breaker has joined in with me. So we're Team Whisperer. And that's how that came about. Actually, Breaker thought the name up. He said it once. He said Team Whisperer, and it's now stuck. So yes, Sean, that's us, Breaker and me. I think about the Star Trek movie where Kirk is up on the bridge and he says to the guy, he says, forward, impulse power only. And he says, stands up and he looks out the front window and he goes, let's see what's out there. Meaning the adventure. Let's see what's out there. And that's what Breaker and I do. Team Whisperer. Let's see what's out there. And so together we go looking and searching for those channels that we want to pull together and offer whatever support we can. So Sean, that's how that played into that. And I really don't like to do it unless Breaker's with me. I can make my contribution and support, but it doesn't feel right unless Breaker is with me. You know, you can tell when something is dedicated to what they're doing. And that's what I look for. And NZ1 Aviation and Sky Squad TV are two channels that I feel that way about. I know Love Aviation, you do stream sometime and you talk to me on the chat. We're going to have to get together on that again so that I can get you into my repertoire, I should say. But I enjoy supporting and helping channels. And as I said, it doesn't feel right if I were to do it without Breaker. It feels like I went in without my clothes on. It doesn't feel right. Unless he's there with me. It just doesn't feel so. Team Whisperer. I am the prop whisperer. And how did that come about? I was in a chat one day and I had doing prop, and I had made a donation. And a gentleman said in the chat something like, it is very, very obvious that at Barbara P. Sterling in the channels is truly our prop whisperer. And it stuck. Yes, Breaker, I hope so. So that was how Prop Whisperer came about. Another crazy, funny story, and that just happened recently. So if a prop is going to land at a place that's not common to have them, then it would be very strange that I end up in the chat just at the moment the prop is coming. And that happened. And so the host was like, how do you do that? I said, I am the prop whisperer. I knew it was coming. And I got there in time to see it land. Prop whisperer. And I enjoy it very much. In the United States, in Alaska, there are places, if you look, you can do Google Earth and then just sort of pinch. There are no roads. and they use snowmobiles locally in their community. How are they going to get food and supplies when there's no runway? They have a snow runway and a one-engine prop with big tires on it brings the food and the supplies to a lot of the places that are up in Alaska. Okay, Sean, yeah, do that. Go eat. I cannot believe it is such an honor to have. This is not my plane spotting channel. If you go to my channel description, you'll see the name of my plane spotting channel. This is not it, but I could only hope to get even 1/10 of as good as these that are in my chat right now. It's, I mean, if you go to those channels, just go to your subscription, look and type in the name, just the way you see it there. Don't make it fancy, just the way you see it. And go look, go find one. It'll be past tense, 2 days ago, 1 day ago. Go look and just look. Just go look, watch the stream and just watch what they do. It's crazy good. It's crazy good. 10 likes. That's extraordinary. Thank you. In a half hour, that's 10. Wow, time sure flies. Oh, Frankie. Steak, I could go for that. That's an idea. What I might do this week is go to Outback, take it away. Outback has a take it away. You just pull up, they come out, take your order, and they bring it out to your car. I might go to that this week. Outback. Steak, baked potato, broccoli, salad, and I have my own Coke at home. No Diet Coke. There's a lot of stink about all of that. 0 sugar Coke. Yeah, doesn't it, Christine? Oh boy, you come out. Well, when Kevin comes to visit, we're going. If next year he makes it here, I'm taking him there. My miniature Steve Irwin with that hat. I wish everybody could come. I really do. I want to go to New Zealand. It's a very long ride. Yeah, the bloomin' onion. I don't particularly like that onion, so I don't do that. What I do is they have the bread, Greg, those little breads, and they'll give me that on the takeaway. And if I ask her, I'll say, "Can I get 2 of those?" Yeah, sure. The bloomin' onion. The way they cut the onion, people have been to Outback, I'm sure. It's the way they cut it that is sort of in a circular thing, and it's got crusty stuff on it, and they call it a bloomin' onion. $14.99 sounds good, but when I get my porterhouse steak, I pay a lot more than that. It's not cheap. It's a treat to go. gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I really am very simple. I get the porterhouse. Um, and I get it used to be on the wood fire grill rather than on the flat pan. I don't think they have the wood fire grill at this one anymore. And I get the porterhouse steak and a baked potato, nothing on it. I get broccoli plain. They give me a salad, and I don't want the croutons. It hurts my teeth. I'm an old lady. And no onion. And I have my own Coke at home. Unless they can give me zero sugar. And I have gotten that. I said, do you have it? Yes, we have it. Christine, I'll pay about 52. I get the porterhouse, the thing, the baked potato, the broccoli. I usually get an extra broccoli because I really like that broccoli, so I'll get two of them. And the salad comes with it, but it's expensive. Zero sugar is. I actually have. That's what this is. Wait, let me get the bottle. And so I don't, I'll take theirs if they have it. And they lately had been. I haven't been in quite a while. Um, I have a discount card, one of these things, and so they give me a little bit off of the bill, but it's still a treat. And it's a treat. It's a little expensive, but the meal. Yep. Well, let's see. I told you how Team Whisperer came about. I told you how I got the Prop Whisperer name. I have not seen the gentleman, but maybe people know because he was right there in the chat, so it was no secret. Steve Hart is the one that actually named me. And so I went to another, to Madeira one time, and again, there was no prop on the flight radar. I went into the chat and said, hi, how are you? Know, my emoji and heart, and prop, and all of that. And then about a minute later, Pedro says, look, oh, wait a minute. There's a prop coming. It just appeared on flight radar out of nowhere. So he looked at me, he said to me, he said, did you do that, Barbara? I said, I am the Prop Whisperer. And it landed. And after a little bit, it took off. And after it took off, it disappeared again off the radar. So they talked about that in the chat for quite a while. NZ1 Aviation, Mike. Wow. Wow. That's how I got my name, and that's how, then it carried. Actually, Breaker Bird is the one that shorted the name Team Whisperer. And I love that. And I love to share with him, you know. So those who are watching that are not in the chat, I'm Barb, and this is my home. For now, with the bad weather, but I hope to go outside, and I hope to take you to the Myrtle Beach State Park, out on the pier, and we can sit out there and be live. Um, Also, I always am watching for anything I see that I think you might like to watch. I have thunderstorms, rainstorms. I have me trapped in my car because the rain was so hard. I could not have gotten to my house without being absolutely soaked. So I was trapped in my car. It is, Mike. It is a good name. It's a very special person that's part of that with me. Absolutely no question about that. It's just so I have a lot of everything on my channel. You're in Myrtle Beach. Snow in South Carolina, 4 inches. I have the storm, and then I have the next day the sun shining on 4 inches of snow. So you can go, and if you leave the thing here, I see, then you go in to check the channel. Please subscribe. Please subscribe so that you'll know when I post something. It might give you a smile or take your mind off a doctor or something or work. One thing about Team Whisperer is, and he said that, I guide where we're going. I keep my word. And so, what is a great thing to do is, so I was in NZ1, and Sean was there, and we team whispered. And I told Sean, I said, "You're next." And we kept our word. That's one thing that, I like to think that I always speak a truth. If I tell you I'm coming, just give me a chance to find you. I'll get it at the right moment. I'll wake up in the middle of the night, make up in the middle of the night. Oh, there they are. It's afternoon for them. Oh, but give me a chance to find you. And when I do, I will keep my word. And if I can get Breaker in there with me. So it's a lot of fun. And I think going live like this is a good thing. I am trying to build up this personal channel a bit. I'm not trying to take over the world, but I would like to reach certain goals so I can give the watchers more options. Subscribing is going to help me with that goal. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to share. It's a lot of fun to interact with people, whatever, halfway around the world. And if you're watching and you don't know where New Zealand is, go have a look. It's halfway around the world from me. It's halfway around the world. I think I'm frozen here. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't think this is going. No, it's not. Okay. It's frozen. Okay, you're still there, Christine? Can you hear me okay? For some reason, it looked like I can't click on anything. It looks like it's frozen. Okay, I can't push the chat button. All right, I may just let you talk among yourselves for a moment while I fool around with my phone here. Yeah, oh yeah, but so is my phone. I can't, so I'm gonna have to. I'll still be talking on the thing, but I'm going to unplug the battery and reboot my phone. So, okay. Let me see. No, the picture's okay. It's my phone. I just didn't see anything happening. So I wasn't sure what was going on. I know because Mike and Shauna have tech too, so I'm used to it. Just getting my phone fired up again. What's for lunch? Sean went to lunch. Pixel is starting. Okay. Uh, uh, I'm just trying to get my phone. Okay, okay, it's going now. Francie, I will keep them under control for you, Barbara Rido, who's getting to the naughty step. All right, it looks like I'm okay now here on my phone, which I use to read the chat. I still have Christine pinned. So that's good. I'm trying to think of an appropriate comment, Frank. Yes, I know how they do. When my brother was having his tests, I asked him after about 3 days, I said, so? He said, I didn't get him back yet. "12 likes is extraordinary for me. And I'd love to get to the subscribers. See, I have 353. I think YouTube removes what they think is a bot because I can't imagine somebody would take the time to go to my channel to unsubscribe. But I had 355. So it kind of doesn't make sense to me. What is he having? Christine, in fact, I'm having a ham, tomato, cheese, and lettuce roll. Ooh, I had tuna salad on bread, plus some potato salad and some red grapes and potato chips. I do like my food. I do like my yummy things. I don't know. I don't know. I have never gone to a channel I subscribed to, dug around into it, and unsubscribed. Because if I subscribed, I wanted to be able to get notified. And also to subscription, if you go down to the bottom where it says my subscriptions or subscriptions, you see all the logos. If there's a red dot on it, you know they're live. But you don't unless you're subscribed. So that's why I try to get people to do it so that they can come to the channel. Yep, I've got 3 items for the what is it? Okay, good, Christine, do that. Yeah, we gotta have food. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I had because I had the tuna salad left from yesterday lunch. So I just ate that and red grapes, which I love, and my potato chips, not the fatty ones. These are the 65% less fat Lays, and my Coke. And I actually have cheese and crackers for my snack. What is it? They might guess that. What is it? This is good. Bottle opener. They got that. Quick. What do is just hold on a second. Everybody just stay where you are. I'm going around the corner to the room and I'll be right back. Okay. Just you're fine on my table here, just the way you are. Just stay there. Don't go away. Just stay right where you are. I'll be right back. I wish we'd laugh. I'm back. While everybody's going to get lunch. Barbara Christine has left me in full control. Okay. All right, Francie. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I hope to get out and wander some places. I'd also like to take a ride in the car and take y'all with me. I might take a ride to Conway. And beyond Conway, there's 501 that's got a lot of trees and it's just kind of open. We can ride to Anor and back. You're so funny. She's making a are you helping her make her sandwich, Dave? You okay? Let me see. Well, if I can get to 15 likes, and we have about 3 minutes, and we've been here an hour. Kevin. Oh, you know who was here, Kevin? They both went to get eat. Sean was here and Mike was here. Frank. Oh, you're so chivalry is not dead. Kevin, Mike, NZ1 and Sky Squad, they went to go get food. Yeah, I know, it is lovely. And you, well, now there you go, watchers. I was talking about big channels coming in and to my little live. There's another one. If you're hearing what I'm saying about the plane spotting, what you need to do is type it in your subscription search the way you see it in the chat. And then go look. You'll click on a stream that had happened. That's okay. Click on it and watch the replay. You'll just, if you don't know what plane spotting is, you'll probably react the way I did the first. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. And you'll enjoy it very much. Breaker Bird, I fell asleep through the stream too. And I did not wake up for the end song. I had to replay the very end. I fell, and I've already apologized to Kevin. Oh my God. I slept through the whole thing. Oh, I had all intention. I said, well, it's time to go. I was over with Sean. And I said, well, it's time to go. And I put the phone down and I closed my eyes. And the next thing I know, I went, oh my gosh, the stream. And I looked, long gone, probably home. Oh, geez. I did. Kevin. My defense, my defense is that we were in Sean's, and Breaker and I were in there, and then I said, well, okay, I just didn't want to go right away. Let Kevin get started, and now I'm going to go. But I didn't go. I went to sleep. I'm going to go. Where? To sleep. Gabriel, you want to come up, baby? Here's your treats. They're all right here. You can come up. You can. Now, right there is your treat. So don't be asking me for anything because it's right there. Oh, this animal is going to drive me crazy. And what about me, Christine? I slept through like 4 hours of it. See, I got worn out by Sky Squad. Me and Breaker, me and Breaker team Whisperer, and then we both fell asleep. Christine, I asked if Francie if he was going to help you get your sandwich, and he said you're a big girl and can make your own. So don't help him with his. 13 likes. Ooh, if I didn't quite make 15 in 1 hour, but yes, we did, Sean. Oh dear. Yeah, you know what it is? I just close what I can't. If I close my eyes, there are really good chance that my brain it will shut me off and I go to sleep. I know. Oh, you got Kevin Breaker. Okay, well that makes you you can give Breaker more of a pass than me because Barbara didn't get there. Okay, well, like I was saying about promises, I will get there, Kevin. I think I used when I was describing before. You're next. So just hang on. Now Breaker already got you. Oh boy. Team Whisperer, the other half of Team Whisperer. You're going to put the host on the naughty step? Oh boy. Oh, I don't want to go on. Kevin had a gifty train going, and I just can't help myself. I know. I've been in those too. I've been in trains. I actually started one time. I said, "So who's going to match me?" Christine. I can't believe she wants to put me on the naughty step. Oh, you know what it is, Breaker? Both of us, we can't help ourselves at all. I mean, that's a truth. That I got. I gotta get rid of that thing. It's in um it's in reactions, I think, but I haven't been on my laptop. The only time I did is to make the Alter Guild schedule with my eyes. I could now see it. Well, Franksky, look at the one by you. I'm talking to myself. I've learned to sit on my sofa and just talk to myself. And if somebody walked in and they say, who are you talking to, Barb? To my tablet. Oh, so you sit and talk to your tablet? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. And so I got little men in the white coats that can come and get you and take you to the nutty place. All right, Gabriel, I'm going to show you. I won't be able to watch I'll watch the chat on the thing. All right, hold on a second now. Here we go. Got a little bit of a rough ride for just a moment here. Here we go. And he already made dirt on the carpet. That's what it's doing outside. Gabriel, what are you going to do? Don't scratch. See that thing on the carpet there? That's him scratching and making those things. I hope eventually to get a wood floor. I was only watching on my phone, Sean. I hadn't gone yet to Kevin. All good intentions, sir. And I just felt a little weary. I thought, just rest my eyes. And 4 hours later, there's Mike, Kevin, NZ1 Aviation back. He had to go get food. All right. Gabriel went upstairs. I find that it's rather strange to sit here talking to myself. But nobody's watching. Now, in Kevin's case, that is not the case. He's standing there behind the tripod talking like I am. So somebody walks by and goes, oh, look at that poor man. I wonder who he thinks he's talking to. He's talking to himself. But I'm learning how to do it right now. I'm watching the chat. And I'm talking to you, but talking to myself. Hearing my cat thinks I'm crazy. He says, Mom, who are you talking to? To my tablet. 17. Oh, how sweet is that? 17 likes. So within the hour, more or less, I got the 15 that I wanted and needed for my YouTube visibility. That's extraordinary. Thank you. For you people that are watching, welcome. I'm Barb, and you're in my home. For now, this channel is just live to get together. Just relax. Come to the chat. Say hello. You're certainly welcome. And that's and then to introduce you to what I have in my channel, which is a little of everything. Just a little of everything. You know what people like to watch? They like to watch me trapped in my car with a rainstorm. I get a lot of views on that. Where I can't get out of the car, I'll drown. Because when it rains here, sometimes it rains worse than Texas. It really rains hard. And I would never make it to the house without being drenched. So people like to see that. They watch those videos. that are on my channel. I got trapped in the supermarket parking lot once. It was okay when I drove in, and as I drove in, I could see it getting more and more and more rain. And when I got in my parking spot, it came down deluge. And I just couldn't get out of the car until the cloud passed over. Aw, Telly. Hello, Telly. Aw, look at you. Yeah, I ate before I went live. I had tuna salad, red grapes, chips. Oh, wait a minute. Gabriel's back. Here we go. So we just get together here just to sit. And I have my, what is it? Christine, you tell me when you think we should, what is it? I don't know. What time is it tonight? Let me see what time it is. 9 o'clock. Maybe it's too early. Treats. My blanket when I'm watching the streams. That's why I fall asleep. My television. That was last night. Gabriel, Christine's watching you. My boy. He has a tuxedo, long hair. And I just vacuumed up all the tufts of hair. He's going to be bald. Can you see him okay? They backed in the ferry, Kevin. I don't know what that is. So I've obviously missed something. Blue Bridge. I'll probably have to have a talkie or a walkie or a something to explain to me about a ferry backing it at Wellington. It is where my rocks are. Okay, Kevin, yeah, do that. See, I miss out on, sometimes I can't. Oh, there he is. There's my buddy Pete, New York City Aviation, with a little bit of soreness in his little lower back, poor baby. So he's come to rest. Pete. Everybody, so you know who that is that's watching. That's gentleman there, New York City Aviation, is a very good friend of mine, Pete. That's Pete. I see it. Yeah, I see it, Kevin, that you sent it. That's Pete from New York City Aviation, films at LaGuardia, New York, and JFK, New York, Queens. Pete, NZ1 is here, and Sky Squad went to get something to eat. I know. She's not up there. He still looks for the other one that died a year ago, May 25th. I'm glad he's here because then when we go to play What Is It, he's there to try to guess what is it. Pete, Kevin's here, and Mike from NZ1 and Sky Squad went to get food. Sean. Yeah, Francie, I told him that when you get gifted, that he got one from you. Membership. My memberships are all starting to come due, all on the 9th, 11th, 13th, and 15th. And Kevin's is on the 22nd. That's the last one to come renewal. 18 likes. So that's extraordinary. I could maybe get to 20 before an hour and a half live. You are so bad, Francie. Got to build you a little tiny pavilion. I know that thing is a pain. I got to figure out how to get rid of it. Lazy boy on wheels. Oh, a lot of them are standing. And, I don't know how. I stood to do my videos on my plane spotting, and after an hour, I could hardly feel my legs. So I don't know. Uh-oh. Really? Uh-oh. Pete, well, I mean, hmm, I guess my age gives me a license to care, but I'm not particularly crazy about where Kevin goes either, because where he is, that might be okay. It's getting to the car is, oh, and that's why I wanted you, Pete, to tell me you made it safe. Because I know you have to go back where that food truck is to your car. Well, you got to move around. It's just, yeah, oh, Kevin, yeah, oh. So he goes up on this garage there, sort of. I, in the daylight, I'm okay, but like at night, um, well, I just, I mean, I know you can take care of yourselves, but Kevin's probably a little better off because that's New Zealand. Pete's in a bad thing of New York. No, he walks down a road and then over and then he crosses over and there are no street lights at that point and he's tugging his cart and he walks along and he walks along and he goes through the gas station where everybody can look at him, and he goes through, and then he comes out the other side, and he's on the road, and he goes till he finds his car parked alongside the road in the dark. Now, when he's at the car park north, his car's right there. And at the bus depot, his car's right there. And when Pete's at JFK, there's a little place where to go from this area to the stream area. So you go down sort of towards the water and on this path. Now, when the tide comes in, what we call high tide, it covers that little path. To me, that means you're trapped in the other area, unless you want to walk through the water holding the cart in the air. It's okay. I'm all right. I'm good. But I can't help but think about people I love. There's my sleepy boy. I feel very good about what happened today. It's sort of like you fall off a bicycle and you have to get back on, or you're terrified to get back on. And I was able to go up to the altar and serve up there and not worry that I was going to be all wobbly on my legs. No, not really heat. I've got the air conditioning, but I don't have it low. I never do. It's too expensive. I have it enough to keep me from dying in here. It's been 85 to 95 outside. When we have this storm, Chantel, it's not as hot. If we get a major hurricane, y'all are going to know it. I'm sure going to let people know. Pete is north of me up in New York, so he doesn't get you. You know, we had Gloria, Pete, and we had Eve that crossed over Long Island that time, and you had Sandy in New York City. You get them; they come up there from me. I like to send them on up to you. Yeah, I know, Pete. We don't have that. It feels like a dry, hot when I walk out. Christine, the way they do it now is they have the phone in the aisle on a tripod so that they can do it live. And you have to go stand, and it's facing the altar. You have to go stand with your back to the altar. And that camera, I believe they have me and the scripture alongside my head. I think. I actually am afraid to go look. I don't know what, like the way I look, old and tired. But I got through the reading and I asked a couple of people, was it okay? Yeah, you killed it. And it was long, and it's page after page, and you're reading on this back wall, and then it flips to the next page. And you're trying to end that line and get to the next line on a 40 feet away wall. But I got it. And then I just said, I'm going up to the altar and serve the wine. I haven't done it for a year and a half, and I'm going. And I did it. Wait a minute, what did you say? Oh, Greg, what are you doing? Suze. Hey, Suze. Greg, go back. Oh, that man is going to drive me crazy. Oh. Now there's where I need strength, Lord. Greg, go back to the... Help. Yeah, Susan's here pretty soon. I suppose we can do, what is it? And yeah, back to yourself. Yeah, why does he do that? Here I tried to, oh, thank you. Now, just when you're here helping me, there you are, okay? Stop being naughty. Oh, Lord, help me. $20 likes. Look at that. So somebody is giving me in the hour and a half 20 likes, and I'm really grateful to that. I just want to explain to the watchers that you wonder why channels ask for likes. It's because it helps YouTube with the visibility. If you were scrolling in the shorts, you know, the shorts, you'd come across one of mine because YouTube would make sure of that based on my popularity. Yeah, the naughty step. You've heard of the naughty step, right? It's like the naughty corner, Pete, or we call it the naughty step. And he has, Frank C's been on that step quite frequently in my last lives. And he's headed there again. You haven't been good? Oh, you've been good. Yes, Frank C, you've been good. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Greg. Greg has not been good. Oh, dear. So, we haven't had to put in your stream, Pete, anybody on the naughty step yet. Although I think at one point somebody wanted to put me on the naughty step. Greg, you keep that up and you're going to find a other big change. I'm getting my finger ready. Now you better stop and get back to your name that you use when you're in here as one of my moderators. Now, do it now. Oh, Lord, I don't know what to do. I'm just showing you Gabriel doing some serious. See, he falls asleep too, Kevin. And he'll fall asleep beside me on the sofa here. Well, you know how that is. When Romeo next to you, boy, you're out like a light, right? You just, Greg, I'm going to have to take action with Greg. Okay. Yeah, sit on the floor facing a you've been reprimanded. What am I gonna do with him, NZ? Mike? I never isn't it funny? My parents never did that about a naughty corner where you stand in the corner with your nose in the corner. That's funny. I never had that. Yeah, Christine was gonna put me, but I haven't done anything bad. I think I've been very good, actually. So when it gets to 10, then we'll do the what is it? Okay, Christine, we'll do the what is it? Okay. I think you're probably going to figure these out. I had some good ones, but at Brian, the wrist was the teacher. I had to what I'm feeling, and we had to stand with our nose, and that's a. Oh, geez, my turn. You need a. Yeah, I never. Well, I don't know that I ever got spanked either, Mike. That's just the way it was on the North Shore of Long Island. Oh, wait a minute, Pete. She drew a circle with chalk on the blackboard, and you stood with your face against the blackboard in the circle? Are you serious? Oh my word. Well, that's New York, New York. That's a title in town. Da 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 dee dee. Well, that's New York. Oh my word. But I was out on Nassau County. I don't never have well, because I went to private schools. And if they'd have pulled anything like that, I think parents would have been very upset. They're not paying you to torture my child. Now I just got a live drop down box because I subscribe to a channel. And that's what subscribe will do, let you know when I go live or post a video or a short. So I would love for people to click on that little button. I just got told that the Brazil channel is live. Now he's static a lot of the time, but sometimes he'll go and take the camera in hand. So that's what subscribe is a good thing. Then you know when something's happening. Notice it's gotten dark outside my door. So when it's 10 o'clock, let me look at this other thing. It's not, no. You know what, Christine? We should wait when it's 9:30 and do the, what is it, right? 9:30? My time, 9:30. Oh, what time is, so 10 minutes, Christine. In 10 minutes, we should do the what is it? Gonna guess what it is. Last night's were good, but you got them. You're wondering what that vase is over there by the wall. What's in there is golf balls. I live on a golf course, And if the golf ball goes over the berm and onto my property, the golfers are not allowed to come get it and walk on our property. There are markers that show them the end of the property line for the golf course. So if they were to hit it a little too hard and it were to come over down the hill, under the hill behind, so it gets rolling, and up over the little pine straw berm and onto my grass, they can't come get it. So I accumulate them, and that's what those are in that vase, golf balls. Well, I live on what's called villages. There's these villages that are all in between the golf course. And every so often, and one time I heard boom. And what it did is it came and it hit the siding. He must have hit that really hard. What is all that stuff over there? I went to school for 7 years at Liberty University, and that's what that is. Hmm. Okay, fine. I'm going to bring this back over 5 minutes and then we'll do, what is it? No, what I do is I give them to my neighbor who's a golfer if I feel like it. But I thought that looked decorative. And there's one on the top that's pink, and that's the female golfer ball. No, that was I'll tell you what he's talking about. Let me show you what he's talking about is a noose for a mouse. Oh, watch this. Oh my God. You put the key, you put that thing through the key and then bring this through the hole, and then you put this on your wrist. Mouse noose. That's what he's talking about. That was last night. He said it's a mouse noose. That's what he's talking about, in case you're wondering what he's talking about. Okay. Actually, the golf balls are owned by the golfer. They buy them. One time I was sitting out in the back, and the golf ball came running up and onto my grass. So I went and got it and put it in my pocket and went back to my chair. So here came the golfer on his little cart, and he gets out and he's looking all around and looking all around. Hi, how you doing? Okay. And I had these golf ball in my pocket. I said, "You looking for your golf ball?" "Yeah, did you see it?" "Yeah, here it is." And I sufficed it and let him have it back. Am I still going, Christine, here? Everything okay still? I don't know where Greg went. Okay. Well, it's almost 9:30. You want to do, what is it, Christine? 21 likes. Thank you so much. Well, you ready? I don't have a lot of weird stuff at the moment that you go, what is that? I'm going to attempt to come up with some things because I've seen that before where there's actually a thing on the thing. What is it? And you look at it and you say, what the heck is that? Chicken lovers here. Oh, chicken lover, I did. I went to church like I told you I was going to do, and it went very well. I read 5 minutes of reading and then served up at the altar. So it was a very, very, for me, culminating having been so sick and trying to recover. Yeah, Pete, what we do is it's what I it started last night. I showed a red grape, and Christine said it's a grape. I said, okay. And then I came up with some other things. This thing here, wait, let me get it again. This thing, I said, what is it? I'm laughing. And it's you put the key, you put that through, and then bring this around through so the key hangs on there, and then you put it on your wrist. So if you have just one key. And so, but they didn't get it. Nobody got it. I had to tell them what it was. So what that, I should have done it again, but they already know what it is. Christine was here last night and Suze was here. And I think NZ, I don't know if you were here, I should have made you guess what that is. What is it? Okay, that's enough of that one. So you ready? You have to tell me exactly what it is. So silly. I'm glad you're here, chicken lover. I have things like that too, but not for keys. A holding strap for something small. I got, I wouldn't really trust it very well. It came, I wouldn't really trust it very well, but it is very strong up here. This is very anchored. And you put that through the hole in the key, then bring this around through, and then you can have it hanging on your wrist. It's just really cheapy, temporary thing. I've been looking around for stuff. One thing, I can't tell you where I got it. So, okay, so are we ready? We don't want that. You ready? Okay, so what is it? I'm laughing. What is it? Um, Suze is most close. You have to be specific about it. Air fresh. You have to be more specific about this. Tell me exactly what is that. Nope. I'm going to give that one to Breaker. This, when you're somewhere and you feel in danger, you hold this, you pull on that. When you pull it out, it sounds an alarm. Panic alarm keychain. Yep, that's what it is. This, nothing. And it shrieks. It shrieks very loud and it will draw attention. I have a different one that you would definitely know what it is because it's got a little loop on the top. And I have two of these and I keep it in my purse. And when I walk out of the supermarket, the other one, I'll put my finger through that. And I just carry it like that. If I feel in panic, I grab this part and pull. That is definitely what it is. It is a panic alarm thing to bring attention to me if I'm being, I lost loser out of here. You're out of here. That's what that is. So I have to give that one to Breaker because he said panic alarm on a chain. This is not just, you pull on this. You pull that out, and it will. I don't want to do it because the cat and all, and it panics. I have another one that's better. I'll show it to you. Hold on. This one you would definitely. Okay, wait. Hold on. This one. See, now you would know definitely. You could tell what that is. This part comes out. So when I'm walking and if I go at night, I hold on to this in my hand. I'll have this part in my left hand and I can just pull. This whole thing pulls out and it shrieks and it's going to get attention. It's similar to this one. So that's what that is. That's a panic alarm. That's exactly the right wording. It's a panic alarm on a keychain. Breaker got that. And this is the other one I have. So you know I have something. You need like this, Pete. You need something like this with you when you're walking back to the car. I have it on this clip. I can actually fasten it to my purse. And so if it's fastened to my purse, I just have to go like that and it will pull that part out. All right. Pete has a thing with his sandwich that if you guess it, I'm going to come over and give you a sloppy kiss as you're a winner. Well, Brian actually said panic alarm on a keychain, and that's what that is. So, okay. So that was good, right? That was a good thing. Now you have to be very specific on this one. You have to, I'm laughing because sloppy kiss. That's what he says. It's sandwich time. If you said chicken salad. You're a winner. And Bob is going to come over to your house and give you a big sloppy kiss. Yeah, that's my back scratcher over here. I'll show you that. Kelly saw that the other day. Yeah. And I use this often. Okay, so that's the end of that. All right, I have something else. You want to see something else? You want to see something else? Ready? Are you ready? I can't help but laugh. I've got 21 likes too. All right, here we go. What is it? And you have to be exact. What is it? What is it? That's not true. Nope. You have to tell me what it is, then you would know its purpose. So, what is its purpose? What is it? Nope, that's not right, Suze. That's not what this is. Kelly, you're I never thought you'd get it. You have to be more specific, Telly. I think he's got it. It's so funny. No, it doesn't put the candle out. You're close when you talk about candle. But it does not put the candle out. What does it do? What is it? I never thought you'd get this. I'm going to give it to you. Digs the wick out of the wax of a candle. I'm going to give that one to Breaker too. We have candles that have oil in them. And then at the top, there's a brass top. And through that is a wick that hangs down into the oil. On the top, where the wick comes through the hole, there is another little hole called an air hole. This we use at the Altar Guild. We stick it in that hole and basically go to clean out any soot in the hole for the air, so that the air that it burns in the candle, the oil, that there's that air circulation. And I have it in my Altar Guild, and it was in the drawer, and I got to take it back. I brought it home. You stick it at the top of the candle where the wick sticks through. There's the flat area, and there's an air breathe hole. we take this after we fill it, we put it in that hole and do this. And we clean the soot that might be in that air hole so that you get that air ventilation so the candle will keep burning. So Brian really actually, he said wick, it is in a way, well, actually, probably really, somebody, it's to clear the candle, so the oil, so I got to give that one. All right, so that's what that is. Funny. And I brought it from my drawer in my sacristy at church. I saw it, I said, they'll never guess what that is. Never guess. It's not a cork. It's wood, I think. And it's got dirt around here. And that needle's a little, it's not sharp, but you put it in that hole. If you look at the only oil candles that have oil with a wick, and the wick is sticking up, and the metal and the top of the candle, and you'll see a little hole. You have to put that in and do this so that you keep that ventilation. All right, that's pretty good. You can't believe they got that. That's so crazy. No cheating. No, I have one more. This one you'll get real easy. You tell me when you're ready. So funny. 22 likes. Oh, that's extraordinary. Thank you. Ready. Okay. So, my question is, what is it? You're going to get this very easy. I'll put it against the black so you can see it. What is it? No. Oh, Jenny. Oh, Jenny just jumped into the chat. I gotta let her have it. I gotta let Jenny have it. No, it's not for diabetes. She had it. She said eye drops. What you do is, I'll put it in front of the black so you can see. This thing here, you twist and you take it off. There is water in this area right here. After you got that thing off the top, you squeeze this and it drops like you do murine in your eyes or something, where you put this over your corner of your eye and squeeze with that thing gone. You twist that to take it off. It is an eye drop that I use after I get my shot in my eye. So she said eye drops, and that's what it is. It's an eye drop in there. This part is nothing. There's nothing there. It's flat. The water's in this part right here, and it's a good for the eye. I do it when my eye is bothering me. And you tear this part off. You twist that off right there at that corner. You twist that off. Jenny said it. She came in. So that's what that is. It's an eye drop thing that I have a whole bunch of them. Well, that was good. She got that right away. Never. I figured they'd probably figure that one out. It's called Refresh, Jenny. I get them from the eye doctor, and then I ordered at Amazon myself, exactly the same one they give me. When I get the shot for the bleed in my eye, then it's a little tender and maybe feels gritty. And so I squeezed that into the corner of my eye and just let it soak over the eye. Susan, you okay? What's the matter with you? Why am I seeing about Susan? Hope you... I have very mild diabetic. Well, I'm not afraid to show you because it's public. I take 2 types of a shot, not heavy duty, because I don't need heavy duty. I take that once a day. I put a needle on it. After I eat, I take that. And I don't mind living with it. It's okay. And it's under control, so I'm okay. I mean, I'm okay. So, Jenny, you got that, the eye drop. That's funny. She got that. Oh, Jenny, let's do something here. Don't anybody say anything of to what you think this is. Let's let Jenny play by herself right now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show Jenny something. Yes, I don't check it every meal. I haven't checked it this morning. It was within range that's safe for me. Now, don't anybody say anything. Jenny, I'm going to show you what is it. You weren't here. I don't think. Were you? I don't think you were here. So they guessed it. Brian got it. Don't say anything now, anybody. All right, Jenny. Just Jenny. What is it? Oh, were you watching when I did this? You were watching when I did this, Jenny? Were you watching? You know, did you see that already? Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's it. I don't have anything else tonight. I wish I did. I will come up with more things for what is it. I'm sure I've got something somewhere. What is it? I've got a couple of things I know of, I can think of, and I can say, what is it? But for now, that's it. And so, Jenny, you saw this, right? You saw this, Jenny? But she came in late, so I thought, pig stick. Yeah, it's yeah, it's that you clean that, you clean that. It's called the breather hole, and it's in the top. If you have oil candles, if you have wax, no, it's just burned down. I had that in a church in New York. But these have, I filled them today. Oil that you put in and then screw the gold cap back on. And then you want to make sure that because it's oil, if it starts to use it, the air, and you got to make sure that's clear. Oh, Jenny. Well, you're here now. Oh, wow. See, now I can't complain to Kevin. He streams too long because I just realized I've been 2 hours already. I know. Oh, Jenny. So everybody, good vibes to Jenny, please. Good vibes, good vibes. Oh, she doesn't feel good. And Daryl sometimes, Daryl doesn't feel good either sometimes. Oh, I don't know. It's so sad. I hate when somebody doesn't feel good. What is that? Oh, no. Yeah, that's what it is. This is for Daryl. This is a new one. It's still pretty full. You know, Breaker, there's nothing like crackers and peanut butter. I could put peanut butter on those crackers in a heartbeat. Ugh. Sometimes what I do is I put the peanut butter, then the piece of cheese, Breaker. Try that. But I use the other crackers. I have the ones that are the long, it's club. So it's like a rectangle, and you can put the peanut butter on, then lay the half a cheese on there. Well, I gotta tell you, that's talking about good. No, we don't, Jenny. He can take you. He can take you to go get your car, right? Oh, she doesn't feel good. Probably, Kevin. And I can't say anything about your streams because I've already got 2 hours in. Oh. I don't know who was here last night. And maybe you already, some of you that were here. What is it? They know what it is. We would help her. Yeah, if you were, well, Jenny's right by Wellington. Well, I've forgotten what that is. I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah, okay, Christine. I'm wondering if there's somebody here that doesn't know what that is. Breaker Bird, you are on your game tonight. That's what it is. Put that on the bottle cap and squeeze it around it, and then so it's easier on my hand. Yep. Boy, Baker's got a lot of sloppy kisses coming. I had that last night, so. Well, it probably could be used for that, but I am going to make my Dallas. He's only 3 hours for me by plane. It's not like it's around the other side of the world. And United goes direct. I know that because Eric flew from Myrtle Beach to Dallas on United. I could go deliver my kiss. Now jar your bottle cap. Put the bottle cap in there on top of the, like a 2-liter Coke, and squeeze it and then squeeze it. Oh dear. What else have I got? Yeah, Jenny, that one goes on here. The bottle cap. Funny. That's funny. Pete. Oh, we do our old Amos and Andy routine, Pete. So I go, Pete, you go, yeah, and I go, shh. Oh boy. I would feel extremely okay and protected if I were with Brian Breakerberg. And the same with Pete. Oh, this is what we do here. We just have fun. Geez, I wish I had something else here. I'm oh, I wish I had something. I can't think of her name. I dream of Jeannie. I can't. I just. I'm a blank. I can't think of her name. That's it. Good name, Barbara. Jeannie. Oh, Genie. I dream. She was a genie. The story is that he was in the military. In the military was, and he found a bottle on the beach, and he didn't realize what he was doing. He rubbed it, and Genie popped out, and she then became with him all the time in the house. And because I have been working with New York City Aviation, and I guess you know that we're like I'm his sidekick, and I'm just trying to be there to help him as best I can. So he calls me Jeannie. Okay. Jenny, it's okay so far. It's okay. Oh my God. It's the same guy that played on Dallas, that played the man. And I call Pete Master when I talk to him. I say, Master, can you tell me when your stream is, Master? Oh dear. A lot of times Pete will ask me, he'll say, so what are you doing? I said, I'm relaxing in my bottle, watching the TV. And he said, are you hot? I said, no, I had air conditioning installed in my bottle. ERB! ERB, hey. ERB, okay. ERB was not here. Okay? Can everybody don't say anything what this is? ERB, we had the game. What is it? Are you ready, ERB? Are you ready? They all guessed what it is, but they're not going to say anything. All right, nobody say anything now. No hints or anything. ERB, are you ready? ERB, you weren't here with this. We had the, what is it? I want you to tell me what this is. Yes, we had it last night too. What is it? You were here. No, you weren't here. Were you here last night? No. Oh, no, not last night. The night before, because last night I was at Sky Squad and then fell asleep on Kevin. Okay, nobody say anything now. No hints. ERB, this is only for you. What is it? This is only for ERB now. What is it? ERB, you're playing now. What is it? Nobody, they all know. They all know, but they're not going to say anything now. This is strictly for you. What is it? Shh. Nobody give him any hints. This is for ERB only. What is it? Yeah, but what is it? Boy, you're almost there, ERB, with it. You're almost there. I'm giving you a hint. Look at my hint. I, I didn't think he. You were close. What is it? So what it is, ERB, is a personal alarm. If I feel danger, I have this on my finger, and this is hanging. If I feel threatened, I grab the white thing with my other hand and pull. This comes out right here, pull. And this will sound an alarm and it will draw attention that I'm in trouble. That's what it is. I'm not going to pull that thing out because it'll shriek. But that's what it is. All right. Well, that was good. Okay, we've been having some fun. I'm trying to find more things. I should have more things next time. That'll wake Daryl up. Yum, yum. Oh my goodness. Extended lunch break, like for the whole afternoon. Yeah. What is it? This is for Daryl too. Whoop. Piece of my cracker. Mm. Yes, they got all of them, including the other ones that you didn't see. I mean, I only had two others. The next time I go live, okay, be outside making a short of the ospreys. Okay, Pete. Mm. Mm. 22 likes. Thank you very much. We go for about another 25 minutes and then let everybody go. Mm. Yeah, but he's making a clip of those ospreys that were on his stream. On his stream are military ospreys at the beginning of the stream that landed at LaGuardia. They're on the stream, but he wants to make a short clip of it, short. Yeah, go look. If you look at the stream from Friday, you'll see it. They're the ones that look like it's a helicopter, and then the props, they can bring them down so they're like a regular prop plane. They accompany our president. When he landed at, at LAX, 3 of them will come in before the Air Force One. Two. I got that one now, Pete. You owe me a big sloppy kiss when you get here. Yes, ERB. Now I can sound like I know what I'm talking about because I do as far as this. The A380 only has the 2 inner because the outer are too far out and would tear up the grass on either side of the runway if they were to reverse them too. Plus the designers of the airplane, since there is a brake on every single wheel, decided they only need the 2 stoppers, reverses. The 747's outer are not as far out as an A380's. So they can do that and it doesn't tear up the grass and all the little signs and everything. But the A380 does. No, you pull the thing out. Take a hold of that ring and pull. It comes out right there. And then this will sound an alarm. It draws attention if I'm being attacked. Yes, if I'm walking out of the supermarket and I feel somebody walking right behind me, or like maybe they're going to grab something, I can pull that and everybody in the parking lot will look. And it should deter what was going to happen. Yeah, that's why I said give it. Oh, I always flew on the Dashie, and I always wondered how there was enough room for that wheel to tuck up backwards and still have room for the engine prop and the mechanism prop. The wheels come out of the engine and the fuselage is hanging under the wing. In an ATR, it rides on the fuselage wheels, and then you got your props. Yep. My prop. Well, I don't know if YouTube's playing around with it, but I had 355. I hate to show my age, but I grew up in the days of Lawrence Welk and Myron Thorne and his accordion and the Lennon sisters. I saw her when I first went live. She's not been in now. I think she's what you call channel hopping. Jenny, can you say something about subscribing and liking the channel? I want to pin you. Say something like, you see the pin there with Christine. Say something about please like and subscribe, whatever help. Type something. I want to pin you. I'm just waiting for Jenny to type something. Oh. Daryl must have Jenny distracted. Jenny, type something like you see Christine has in the pin. Type something about asking people to subscribe and like. I want to pin you. There you go, Jenny. I know I have to go on the laptop. It's the only way I can see the things on the left to find reactions. You got it. – 24. Okay, good. That's wonderful. Well, I think so everybody can get on with what they have to do in 20 minutes or so. Stop at 11 o'clock my time, but we're actually 3 hours now. And your papa can't rock and roll. I have 3 hours in, but in 20 minutes it'll be 11 o'clock my time. So I thought maybe we'd just go to 11 o'clock. I know. So we actually have a 3-hour stream here. I hope everybody enjoys being here at my channel. Of course, I guess if you didn't, you wouldn't still be here. Greg flew to cool. Yes, I think he did. Well, I told him he was being crazy. And I wanted him to he was here, ERB, he kept changing out of his mod name. And so getting crazy doing it. And many times. And so I asked him if he could just stay in his mod name while he's in here, and then I don't see him anymore. Oh, Edson. Lovely. Last night, I had to get to sleep so that I could be at church and at least see the back wall or find my way. Tonight, I don't have to. Because I'm not going, I have to actually, though, share this with you. And I don't know what he's up to. But Kevin has asked me to be home on Monday. And I don't know what that means. I already have a t-shirt. I already have a hoodie. And I'm not sure what is going on. But I have something coming tomorrow. Yeah, it is, Jenny. I I don't know. And he wouldn't tell me. The only thing he asked me is, can I be home on Monday? And I said, I have nowhere to go. The only store I would do would be to get bread because I have, and maybe some tuna, cans of tuna, because I eat that for lunch a lot. Ooh. I met ERB a long time ago in channels. Edson. I met him a long time ago. Well, I mean, not 10 years, but like 2 years ago. I think so, ERB. I think just about that long. The first time we encountered each other in a chat. I'm so delighted that you're here with me, and that you've come. I love everybody that's here, including the 13 watchers. That if you're not in the chat, thank you for coming to my home. Subscribe and get ready so that if I can take us out so we can have a little adventure. Right now we're here in my home and we're just having a good time. On my clock, if I'm going to go by my clock, so I have about 13 minutes left, and it will be 11 o'clock South Carolina, and the same with Pete time, 11 o'clock. And so I'll stop then. Where is Rob? Oh, hey, Rob. Should we make Rob guess what it is? What is it? I'll find some other stuff for the next stream. Oh, that's great. 25 as I finish up 3 hours. That's extraordinary. And if you look, I have Jenny, a statement that she's asked of you that are watching. She's pinned. I'm just asking if you'll subscribe. I'm trying to reach a goal with YouTube, and all it's going to do is let you know when we're having fun like this. You'll know when I have a video that I'm trapped in my car for a thunderstorm, or God forbid it snows again, or I see ducks, or I see something, something. It's just potpourri. You have to go look at the videos and just see what I have and see if something appeals to you. I'm sorry. I get a lot of stuff in my throat. Hold on. And if you'll subscribe, then you can come to the channel. Yeah, you can remove them, I think, yourself. I don't see it on the top here to where it used to show. Oh, there it is. Okay, wait a minute. Top fans. Top fans. Okay. Question. And got it. more or turn it off in the help center. Hold on, I'm okay. I don't know if we're back. Yeah, I believe it's on. Okay, I think we're here. Okay, so we've got about 10 minutes. I'm going by my clock, time clock, the time clock. So got about 10 minutes. I think we've had a good time. I hope. You feel okay, Jenny? Oh, sweetheart. And you know, you could always text me, Jenny. I have an open text with you. Right? You know that, Jenny. And whenever Peter's having a stream, I always shoot you a little blurb too, so that you'll know you and Daryl can come if you wanted to. I've been laughing a lot. Jenny. ERB sounds very charismatic. My nickname has become Barb, and I'm very happy with that. I like it. Yep, that's it. Prop whisperer. Well, Jenny feels better, and I feel better about my brother. Thursday is the funeral at the church. If you go to my Facebook, you'll see an update, but I haven't put the link, and I believe that there's a link to the church. They will do the service live. Like we have at our church where, hello, welcome to the, that kind of thing. And now, so I'll be able to see it without having to go to California. Yeah, I'm gonna see where I'm gonna ask my sister-in-law to give me the actual link to the church. Then I will put that on my Facebook above my brother's picture under update. You can click on that link and you'd be connected to watch the service at the church. You can, you know, it's 11:30 California time, 2:30 p.m. on Thursday, New York City on the East Coast here. They're 3 hours behind. Well, Jenny, I hope we feel better. I know Christine, I know that you've been there tonight for me. And I think we've had a good time, all of us. I want you to know that we'll do this again so we can get together. I think we need this, all of us in our own ways, to get together and have a good time. So I just want to thank you all for enjoying, and you that are watching that are not in the chat, thank you. As I said, you can never tell what didn't happen in a chat. You can't, there's no way to put that. And so I have these wonderful moderators in here that have been making sure that the chat stays friendly and friendly. And I appreciate that more than you know. And thank you for you guys that have volunteered to help me. For everyone else, I say, please be safe, take care of yourselves, and keep a watch so that we can get together again. I have to say there isn't one person in here that I don't love. I feel very, very much caring for everybody that's in here. Jenny, we'll be okay. Just rest and relax. And I definitely will get together again. We need to do this. So again, thank you to the moderators who are making sure that this channel's chat stays where it needs to be and stays as friendly and fun as it is. Thank you to everyone else. And thank you. You know who you are in the chat, Rob, everybody, Breaker Bird, Suze, everybody. Thank you all. I love you all. And I wish you a happy night. Okay. So bye-bye.